Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It is Saturday, May 27th, 2023. This is the beginning of Season 3. Season 3. We are continuing our journey into the unknown, but we're going to be taking risks. We are going to be taking risks this year. This season, and what did that mean? I don't know yet. We will get there when we get there, but we're gonna be taking risks. So, welcome to season 3. Season 2 was amazing. Inaugural was amazing. And learning. I do like learning. So season 3's gonna be a little bit much the same, but you get to follow my journey. It's continuing that, and maybe I talk more about video games, cause that's something that I enjoy, something that has helped me grow a lot. And that's what I do most of my days anyways. But, you know, this year's going to be a lot. There's a lot of things coming down in the next few. You know, it's gonna happen really quickly. Because, within the next 2-3 months, things are gonna be happening rapidly, and I need to prepare for it, mentally and physically. But I hope you're well. I wish everybody an amazing day. But this is season 3. This is the opening of season 3. And a couple of predictions for what I think is going to happen. I think the way I am today, I think a lot of good things are gonna come my way. And things will improve. And I look forward to it. Also, I have a few events that I am looking forward to. And maybe there's things that pop up that I'm able to do, and that would be amazing. And I am still on the road to dentures. That is coming in the next few months as well. So there, there is a lot of stuff happening this year that is coming at rapid pace. With that said, you know, I appreciate each and every one of you. I care about everyone. And I think that means the most to me. That's what I think. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And if I'm gonna look back at the last 2 years, I've learned a lot, and I've healed a lot. You know, going through a lot of traumatic events that I have endured, I am glad that I am still here. And good things are gonna come my way, and I gotta keep on doing my best, being who I am, spreading the positivity, and just be myself. And I think there's going to be a lot of cool things that I might come up with, and I'm going to be honest. It might just be reviews, predictions. I know where I was going with the reviews. The last review, what happened in the last week. Those things, because those are important to me and my mental health. But I have reached out to a few of y'all, and asked what you would like, and some was about video gaming, which I'm not opposed to. It's on my list. It's not going to be this week. It's not going to be this episode. Because this is just, the beginning of season 3. There's a lot of things that I want to work on. And plus, I need episodes when I'm not able to speak very well. So I need to be able to ramble about things that I enjoy while I'm in pain. But something that I'm proud that I have made it to year 3. I have made it to a goal that I thought was impossible. I honestly thought. I don't think I would have ever reached this goal. And I'm going to say what I said last year. Because, I'm going to do things for my mental health, my physical health, and my well-being. And there might be where I don't post every weekend. And I'm okay with that possibility. Because that is important for me to know that I'm not overstretching myself, and I get to do my best, give my all, but I did not need to use that last year or the year before. And I think that is amazing. Yeah, granted, some of the episodes that I put out last year were not the best, but I'm still proud of them. Because that's still persevering through a lot of things. and the type of person that I am. Because, when I started this, I'm like, I'm going to do a couple of episodes. And that morphed into what it is now. And that means a lot to me. And a lot of people listen to this podcast. I have no clue who you are. That means a lot to me. I've reached people all over the world, and that makes my little depressed soul happy. Because I'm going to be honest, in the last few months, my depression has been silent. Now, when people hear that, they think that's a good thing. Oh, your depression's not there. I didn't say that. I said my depression is silent. What that means to me is my depression is causing havoc in ways that it's hard for me to speak about, and I try really hard to counterbalance it with my positive attitude, but my depression is there, and it's a battle that I deal with every single night. But there are some amazing people in my life. I give all those people in my life that have endured a lot from me. Because I can be even though I don't think they would ever say that I am, but I can be a little burden. A little hard to endure. And I could be wrong, but that's what I think. And it could be my mind messing with me, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I'm doing my best. I am trying to be the happiest person that I can be. And so I try and live the best life possible. But my depression likes to work in silence. And I try really hard to overcome it. And also with change. So I know this may sound weird. But my brain likes to say things in many different ways. But there was something that happened on Friday morning. So on Friday morning, which was yesterday, I was sleeping, and I woke up, and my brain's like, I don't like my beard. I don't like my beard anymore. I want to shave it. I want to cut my beard. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, with that said, I liked my beard. That was something that I was a fan of. I do like my facial hair. And so I woke up, and doing morning routine, and that kept on, nagging at me. It was like, I need to shave. I need to shave. I need to shave. Which is something that never comes through my brain. So I obliged. That is exactly what I did. And I'm going to be honest. I feel fantastic. I feel wonderful. That was the fresh breath of air. Like, my brain's like, I need change. Shave. And it's like, okay. Now, the one thing that my brain will never say is cut my hair. Now, for people who don't know this, I have long hair. I've always had long hair. I enjoy it. And most of the time it is in a ponytail. So, the last time that I had short hair was in 2017. I cut my hair about 24 to 48 hours after my dad passed. Because I just needed to look a lot more presentable and less like a mountain man. And I don't look good in short hair. I ever since I was a teen, long hair has been my go-to. So I've trimmed it. I shortened it a couple of years ago, but yeah, facial hair. I'm okay with having the clean shaven look slash the 5 o'clock shadow stubble. I'm okay with that. But so sometimes my brain will just get something in my head of, can you change this up? Can you do this? And normally I go, okay. So, again, that's just me being honest, of, a few minutes, while I'm sleeping, my brain goes, I don't like my beard anymore. Shave it. But I feel a lot better. And so do things that make you happy. Do things that make you proud. And know that you're loved. Know that you matter. Know that your dreams. Now, season 3, I'm going to be taking risks. I'm going to be chasing my dreams. I'm going to be pursuing my dreams. And good things are coming my way. Tonight is going to be a glorious night. Tonight is going to be a wonderful night. And I think that is some of the greatest stuff in the world. Because I really enjoy positivity. I'm proud of knowing that good things are coming my way, things that I deserve, and things that make me, things that go better. And one of the best things that I love is that I'm going to be able to share it with everyone here. And, this is just the beginning of season 3. So some of the things that I have planned for this year, I'll talk about them. So I have a dentist appointment next week. I have lots of dentist appointments in the next few weeks. I have teeth extractions and denture stuff at the end of June. Before that, I have a Final Fantasy Orchestra concert. Final Fantasy means a lot to me. Final Fantasy is one of those games that has been there in my life. And there's a lot of things that Final Fantasy has just been there for me. And I've been to the Final Fantasy Distant Worlds once before. In 2018. It was amazing. But this year is a little bit different. I get to experience it in a whole different way. Because I've mentioned that I go cheap as possible because I am poor, I am broke, and I never have any money really to do anything. But the day that Final Fantasy tickets went on sale, basically, the cheap seats were more expensive than front row. Because the cheap seats were roughly 100 after taxes and fees. It came out to 100 something. And I'm like, I can't do that. But front row, the very front row, right next to the stage, was 75 plus tax, which came out to 95. But I can't really do this, but it's front row. Bye. And so I was like, okay. And that show sold out. They did adjust ticket prices later, but I'm not too worried about it. Because I got front row, and it's just for me. And so that is a gift to myself. Because that is in middle of June, a few days after my birthday. So that is something that I am doing for myself. Then we have July. Late July, in the 20s, I am going to Seattle. And for people who don't know, I don't drive. I don't own a car. So I have to be creative of my ways of traveling. So, so I'm going to Seattle in July, but I'm only going to be up there for only a few hours because I'm going to be seeing Taylor Swift. And I think that is amazing. And that makes me very happy. And she released at midnight. At midnight she released the Karma music video. Featuring Ice Spice. That was amazing. So she revealed it at her show night 1 at MetLife Stadium in New York. That's cool. I think that's really, really awesome. And for people who don't know, if you need a copy of Midnight's, I may have a copy or two. But I bought it digitally last night. Because there's a song, I read the lyrics because it released physically at MetLife Stadium for ticket holders. And so people released the track lyrics, and then people uploaded it. Then on Taylor Swift's website for 24 hours, it was available digitally, and it was $6, and I'm like, I'll do it. I do enjoy the song called "You're Losing Me." It's very powerful. And it means a lot to me, of stuff that I've been through, and so it means a lot to me in my life, so I'm proud of it. And I didn't have it digitally, so I'm okay with that. There's just too many versions. I'm just being honest. But so that was July, and I'm only seeing her one night, and I have obstructed view, so again, I'm cheap because I'm broke. Then that was about it. That was going to be the end of the events that I do this year. And then Verizon, not Verizon, Ticketmaster? I don't know why Verizon came to my mind. Okay. I know why. So Ticketmaster was doing stuff with Verizon and Live Nation to give people tickets without fees for like a day or two. So whatever face value was is what you paid, other than, state tax, etc. But there was no Ticketmaster fees, and it was done through I think there was a few other sponsors. I think Verizon was just the one that said, at the, this is what's happening. Anyway, so I got a cheap $25 ticket to see Avenged Sevenfold in October. Where normally it would be maybe $50 after fees. I wouldn't be able to afford it. $25, it's just enough. And so I'm like, okay, I'll see them again. Because I saw Avenged Sevenfold on their they just wrapped up one of their large tours, so then they were doing smaller venues for their self-titled album, which is just white with the Deathbat on it. That includes, Another Piece of Heaven, Afterlife, some amazing songs. I've been a fan of Avenged Sevenfold since Warmness on the Soul. And then there's Waking the Fallen, and then there's City of Evil. And then you have, all the way up to their new album coming out June 2nd. I do believe it's June 2nd. I could be wrong, but it's soon. And new Avenged Sevenfold makes me happy. Because I could be wrong, and that is okay. But I think their last album was The Stage. But I am glad that I got a few things that I get to look forward to. And in 2024. So, a little spoiler for season 4, if we get there. So in season 4 of Coping with Life, in August of 2024, I'm going to be seeing Metallica twice in the same weekend, Friday and Sunday. So that is happening, or, well, allegedly that is what's happening. Big shout out to a good friend of mine to get me those. That means a lot. So, which again, I'm going to be 100% honest. The Metallica tickets for both nights, for the same place where I'm seeing Taylor Swift, nosebleeds, back, for both nights, they were just 100 something, where Taylor Swift was middle hundreds, like, 130 something. So Metallica 2 nights was cheaper than Taylor Swift, and their tickets went on sale a week or two after Taylor Swift. That whole debacle. But so I get to save up for that, depending on where my life goes. Because my life can change pretty rapidly. But yeah, just a few things that is happening with season 3. And I'm going to wrap it up here. I love you all. Until the next week, where we kick this very, very much. We do things very we're the hard. We do things the best that we can, and we're going to kick season 3 off next week. Well, I mean, it's this week, but this is just an overview. But next week, we're gonna do a lot of amazing things, in my opinion. I don't know what it might be. It might just be talking about video games or wrestling. I don't know what it may be. But we will see next week. Because I never know what I want to talk about until I hit record. I have notes. But this is just a season 3 introduction. And maybe, none of this comes to fruition. Things happen. Or my life changes so drastically that, I get to help a lot of people. But good things coming my way. So, until next week, know that you are loved. Please chase your dreams. Do the best things for you. Never stop believing. And smile. Love life. And please know that you are an amazing soul. And until next week, I bid you all adieu.